service continues on page 6. We are invited to this feast by Christ, who has opened the invitation to you and to me, not because we have earned it, but simply because it is God's good pleasure to do so. Come as you are. God does not rely on human division and prejudices, but welcomes all who yearn to be whole, who see in Christ Jesus the hope of the world. Open your arms to embrace the abundance which Christ's resurrection embodies. Bring gifts of thankful praise and offerings from your heart, so that Christ's work in the world might be made real through the work of this congregation. And a thanksgiving for all that we have been given by God, whom we know to be a loving God, we offer our voices in praise and thanksgiving with a chorus of angels throughout all time who join us in singing. God of mercy and God of love, God who made the skies above, God who formed the sea and earth, God who gave creation's birth. We praise you, we thank you, we call upon your name. Fill us and mold us with the Spirit as a flame does. God of mountain and God of light, God of our soul's delight, be with us both night and day. Stay with us, O God, we pray. At this table, we are called to gather as Christ's beloved community of people committed to nurturing the divine light in all whom we meet, friend and stranger alike. We are given strange tools for such an important task: bread to break and share, a cup from which to drink our fill. This is the paradox of a Christian life. We are charged with the task of transforming the world, yet we must do it one heart at a time, with each small flame as important as another. We are reassured, however, that this spirit is sustained by our coming together to share our memories of what God has done for us. This bread is broken, this cup poured out. Come, therefore, and eat and drink. Share your memories with one another. Bring your offerings as simple or as grand as they might be, so that others too can keep the flame alive. By Christ, and in Christ, and through Christ, through whom and by whom all things are made possible. Amen. O God, the breath, the light of all, let this light be shining heart within. I will cast the worlds upon your loving call. The oneness of your spirit voice our sin. Grant us day our needs and bread inside, and loose the cords of error that still bind. As we release the strands we hold so tight, of others false who share our humankind. Don't let their surface things talk to us deluded, and keep us clear from actions yet unright. For you belong to the ruling mind, rooted in such a life that acts and does a type of song that beautifies all. And from age to age breaks down the wall where in faith I pledge to be true. The peace of Christ rule in our hearts.
The word of Christ dwell in us richly.
Please greet your neighbor in the name of God.
Peace, Mary. Peace, Rob. Peace, Teresa. Peace, Elizabeth. Peace. Happy New Year. Peace to you. Peace, Corinne.
little stretch.
Peace to you. Peace. 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 Peace, Paul.
Part of the deal.
Peace, Sarah. Peace. Peace, Anthony. Peace. Peace, Peter.
That's what I thought you were this morning.
Peace, Sid. Peace. Peace. Peace, John. Peace, Peace, Michelle.
It's good to have you here this morning. I hope that especially our visitors will come and share a little bit of refreshment with us in the cottage. Thank you, Anthony, for putting together coffee hour this morning. And we need people for coffee hour for the weeks ahead. So if you will be so bold and brave as to go up to somebody else and say, hi, I'd like to do coffee hour with me next week. You just never know what might happen from there. But that's a good start. And so we're looking for coffee hour sponsors for the month of January. We also want to remember that the annual meeting is coming up at the end of January if you mark your calendars for that and make plans to be here. For those of you who are regular members of the church, if you remember also to pick up your offertory envelopes as you go out the door. They are all there for next year. We're trying to get all those out and save us a little bit of postage for the year ahead. And back where Karen is, Karen will be glad to give you a calendar for the church if you don't have one. Please take more than one. One of the reasons that the funeral home prints them for us, which is very, very nice, is so that we can spread the word about St. John calendar. Can be it's an invitation, and an invitation also to a discussion. So please take some and we share them with some other people. They're not meant to sit there in a pile. They're meant to be proactive and going out to people. So let's try to get them out to everyone if we can. I just thought that we'd also remember the Eucharist this morning. Jeremy reminded me, Gerald Ford, not only great, I think a great leader, a good president, but also a fellow Episcopalian. So we'll remember him this morning. Yes, you know that more than any other denomination, the president has taken an Episcopalian. President excluded, but his father went to Episcopal school, but it's really that's a
He goes to the Episcopal church.
right now he does, yeah, up there. That's because there's one church in Canada. They're sort of like my hometown, The reason I became Episcopalian is because there's one church in town. Seriously, 800 people, one church. Episcopal church. If you didn't go there, you didn't go to church. Yeah.
I have a couple of announcements. First of all, a number of people at my asking have said that they would be interested in having master teachers come here, but I wanted to let you know they're actually doing a master teacher event in, master teacher. They're doing an event in Manhattan the last weekend in January. If anybody's interested in knowing more about that, please see me. I'm still interested in bringing them here too, but if you want to not wait, that's happening. And then also, I've been asked to, by Still Point, which is where I was trained in energy healing, to start a meditation group. They're doing them worldwide, one night a week. And so I would love to do that here in the church. Anybody who's interested, please see me. It's called Circles of Stillness Circles, and it's about concentrating on world peace, starting with inner peace. And indeed, from what we were talking about earlier, one of the things that Simon said in her New Year's message was the reason we have war in the world is because we have war within our own hearts, and what we see is what we are. So it's time, I think, to take action personally and in a group if you want to. So I'd like to offer that to everybody.
Let me just clarify. I don't like the term master teacher, not because of the teacher part, because of the master part.
That's what they call themselves.
Yes.
I don't really have a choice.
I just want to make that clear. I'm all for teaching. The master part, I have trouble. But so it's just language, though. It's just words. And I used to say words get in the way. Yes.
Just totally off subject. Baskets. If anybody received them for Christmas and they're small, they'd be good for Easter. Save them, please, or pass them on to me, and I will store them in my basement.
Now there's a person who's thinking ahead. Merry Christmas and just thinking about Easter. You're my type of person. Yes, we like to save the baskets for the Easter celebration. I also want to let you know that I did get a wonderful email from Peg Bortstein and Kathy Green, who wanted to thank everybody for all the gifts for the homeless teenagers that we got together. They were very, very moved, very touched. Going home, this one homeless teenager said to, it was in tears, and said to Kathy, she said, I didn't even know those people, and they were nice to me. And so that says a lot. Really, they had a great time. As you know, it was a very, very wonderful event on the 17th. If you haven't seen Frank's video of it, it's up online. You can go online, and Frank can tell you what the link is, or you can see me, and I'll send you the link. And so the December 17th service is up there. And I want to let you know, Frank, it was very, very helpful because only one person did not return their costumes to me. We couldn't figure out who it was, so we watched the video. And we found out who it was.
That's funny.
It has
Many uses.
Not just the usual. But we have been able, Anna Giordano is in Germany, and she wrote me an email saying, can you give me the link? I'd love to be able to show my parents here, their grandchildren in the service, so I gave her the link, and she went back and said, my parents are so happy.
Oh, that's great.
She said, I'm doomed. For hours sitting at the computer.
That's great.
But her mother, as you know, is very interested in the work that we do, and is even, she's making comments that she wants to take it to her minister in Germany and say, now this is how church should be done. I'm going to get in trouble. You just never know where it's going to go out to, Frank, so thank you. Frank takes a video of the service every week, and all those services, just about all of them right now, are up there, and there's a link to them. It's really great to be able to watch them. Peter and I were watching part of them yesterday, and boy, did I learn things by watching those videos. There's a lot going on in the service I'm missing. I'm going to tell you. Yes?
My wife's sister, Irene, lives in California. And she sent me an email. She said, there was a priest splashed all over the front page of the LA Times. Is that your priest?
Yes, we were on the front page of the LA Times on Christmas Day. Yeah, there's a copy of it in the in the cottage. If you'd like to see it. We were above the fold. We were in column 1. First thing, reading left to right for our cookbook, the new cookbook that we have out. And we also, you haven't gotten it yet, but the Episcopalian, which goes nationwide, we have a full page in the Episcopalian this month. And then, of course, the American Bible Society was here filming. And the latest word I got on that is it might be on Easter that they're going to show that. So that will be really interesting. They filmed here in the church. And they liked this so much, they said they wanted to have permission to use it as a background for the opening of all their programs.
That's great.
So we had to stop and release. So, you know, just never know what's going to happen and how it's going to come about. But it's been very, very good. And I hope you all had a great Christmas. I hope you have a good New Year coming up. And please, we did send out an email to everybody that we had on our email list, and you didn't get one. We'd like to remind you that Anthony and I would love to have you come by our house tonight at 7:30 to celebrate with us on New Year's. If you can make it, we'd love to have you. And some people who didn't get it, we'd love to come by tonight. There'll be lots of people there, and we'd love to have you stop by and just share some New Year's joy with us as we go into the next year. Any other announcements? Vestry meeting, yes, on Tuesday night, but I sent that out to all Vestry members, so they should already know that. But yes, thank you very much. All right. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what it is. But, I do bring you greetings also from Ray and Chris, who can't make it. Now, see, that's another good example. Ray and Chris, Ray's not feeling well, but they've been watching the service on the video. And Joan Sheridan in Florida emailed me, and she watches it every week. She has comments every week. Why did John say that? What did Ray mean by, you don't know what you're talking about there? Things like that. So it's been very, very interesting to see how this all gets out. Yeah, Frank.
Just like to say, if you could let the video play without even watching it and hear the fabulous music and singing. So you could use it almost as a radio.
Yes, it's true, you can hear it. And you can hear all the discussion, which is even more amazing. Some of the things that people said are now written for, you know, this is it. Yes. I think you are. Yeah. Let's wait until the bishop emails me and says, I saw your video. All right, well, let us stand and sing together. Spirit, I have heard your call.